Well, afternoon, everybody. It is, I don't even know, like 4:30. I'm doing my drain right now because it's that time. Hey, look at my new diamond art thing I did. Yep. That was rough, I have to say. I love diamond art. It keeps me busy. But that one was rough because all that black was really difficult. And what's crazy is when you first start doing it, there's a little bit of a reflection, so that part right there is actually not white or light. It's all basically black, like that part. But you don't realize the different shades there are of black until you're doing a piece like that. But it wasn't my hardest piece. I actually did a fireman picture for my friend Glenda. So for those who don't do diamond art is basically a pattern, kind of like paint by number, and you're placing individual dots down, like that's all little dots, almost like beads, onto a picture that's already printed on there, and then they have the colors coordinated so that you just pick whichever number is the right one, and you put those on the right spots, right? So I've experienced this now for at least a year. I've been doing them, various different ones. I like really cool, like baby dragons and fairies and hearts and stuff like that. But for my friend Glenda, I went ahead and did one that was a fireman because her son just became a certified firefighter up in Boise. And so for her birthday, I got her a fireman's, I think it was fireman mom, something like that, t-shirt. And then I thought for Christmas I would do a diamond art picture of a firefighter's equipment. Like it's pretty cool. But that one was so hard. And I don't know if it's because it was freshly printed and the stickiness that you're adhering your diamond, they call it a diamond drill, was super, super sticky on this one. I mean, it was like concrete almost. Typically, you can kind of slide them around a little bit because we're all human, and you, no matter what, you cannot always get them right on their designated spot, usually in a curved situation. And so you have different tools that'll help you line everything back up the way it's supposed to be and stuff like that. So there's some flexibility there. Oh my gosh. That one was like blasting through concrete. My wrist got so hurt, like my finger, I had a callus from trying to use the tool to straighten out some of the rows. And that, because it was a fireman's thing, was also black boarded, but it had red and blues for, like, I think there was a picture of American flag. I'll try to find it and put the picture at the end of this, but it was so hard. Right now I'm working on one that is like kind of like a fairy girl, and this one isn't hard because the stickiness is basically great, so you can just kind of move it around a little bit as you need to. But the fireman one was so hard trying to get that to line back up. But you never know how many shades of black there is until you do a piece like that has a bunch of different blacks. And then on hers, it was interesting to see the very dark blue color versus the black color, and to make sure you're getting the right one in the right spot so that it's creating shading. Like, whoever has come up with this thing is just genius. Like, I really like it. It's one of the things that I do to keep myself busy, because I do, especially in the winter, I'm finding is that I am sitting a lot. And this year, I think extremely more because it's cold and I'm trying to heat myself back up after my exchange. So I'm naturally just sitting and getting myself rewarmed up. So that's some of the things that I do to keep myself busy. Another thing I've been doing lately is this. I have been drinking so much tea. I'm normally a tea drinker-ish, but for whatever reason, this Christmas season, whatever, has been one that I'm extremely passionate about tea. In fact, I got my daughter this tea set of, I think it's not the Yogi brand, but it's the other brand that's similar to Yogi. I truly believe that tea leaves should be processed correctly. Otherwise, I feel like they just taste stale. Like, I think there is a difference in tea and coffee. But we drink so much coffee that in order to, I would need to get a job in order to afford the coffee that would be phenomenal for us. And I just don't have the funds for the really great coffees. They're all processed, so it's I don't know. And then there's like fair trade and stuff like that. So anyways, back to the teas. I do like the better branded, I guess, teas. But I got my daughter for Christmas a sampler of teas. So I think there was like 18 different flavors in this box collection. And so that way she could have it, because she was commenting when she visited how much she enjoyed the tea selection I had. And so I think for her birthday or Mother's Day or something, I might get her a teapot. And I was looking at them because there's some really cool teapots. Like, I'm torn because I want to get me one too, but I don't think that Donnie drinks enough tea to justify the bigger teapot. I'm thinking I might just get a simple littler teapot. They have teapots that sit on top of like a candle warmer to keep it warm, because then I'm like, okay, so how I do mine right now is I have a Keurig coffee pot combo machine, and it's so easy. You just fill the tank in the back like a regular Keurig, but it brews a whole pot of coffee for you so that you feel that brewed taste feeling of coffee. But if you want to K-Pod coffee, you can, but I use it for tea. So it's instantaneous that the tea is hot or the water is hot, and then I just throw a tea bag in there, let it steep. That's how fancy I am. I don't do the dry leaves, although I have a couple tea cups that I could do that with. But I haven't gotten that involved in it. However, this glass teapot I saw can actually go on the burner, so you can have it for all day. The cool thing about it being glass is you can buy flowering tea bulbs things that open up as it's making your tea, and you get to watch it. I'm like, that is so cool. So I don't know. For myself, I don't know if I want to get just a simple 1 cup kind of little teapot, or if I want to get a little bit bigger one, because, Donnie. But thinking of that, I should probably ask her if she has tea, like if she shares tea with Sean. Because if Sean's a big tea drinker, I guess bigger pots are better. I don't know. I think Gus would love it though, to see the flowering blossom inside. I don't know if he'll drink the tea, but that'd be kind of cool. And there are some sets where it has the teapot and the flowering tea, like a combo. So I don't know. Anyways, so between diamond art and drinking tea, that's pretty much all I've been doing. Today I did do laundry. I'm so happy for myself because I actually, again, for the second time, got laundry done, folded it up, put it away, and I mean, it was a little load, but still. I'm very proud of myself for that part, because it does take effort. I have to haul the laundry basket down the steps and then pull it across the complex and then go back up. So, it's a little bit of a thing, but it's not as bad as the first day of the month, because usually that day, or at least the first Monday of the month, I like to do my blankets and like bath mats and, just get the whole spring, summer, first of the month kind of laundry done. So today I only had one load. But then I went to the store to get Randall worms. Yep, Randall's still alive. And I realized I forgot my credit card or my bank card in another purse. So Thankfully, I had $5 on me, and so my worms ended up being like $3. So I got those, and then I took a return to Walmart. And I'll tell you, when you're out in the sun, it feels nice. It's almost hot because I had this on. I'm layered up. I have another shirt on, and then I had my scarf that I made myself, and my sweatshirt jacket. And so with that, by the time I got to Walmart, I took off the scarf and left that in the car, and then ran in and came back out and was fine. But then when I went to get my laundry, it had dipped enough, like in the afternoon, that it started to get chilly, because now it's getting chillier. And so I was like, oh my gosh. It's that truly time of year to layer up. Like, that's all there is to it. My daughter's so cute because she's like, it's not cold here, but you guys just don't know how to dress for the cold. And I thought, that's fair, because we really don't. I really should invest in different clothing that is going to keep me warm. But then, like a day like today, if I'm inside the apartment, that's one thing. Like, I even have Smokey on a blanket because he's chilly. So he's wrapped up in his blanket. I just took a nap, so I wrapped up in a blanket as well. But if I were to go outside right now, I probably would feel a little chilly in the shade, but in the sun, you're just like, oh, this is great. So I don't know. That's our weird weather right now. Dialysis is going really well. I actually woke up at 5:35 this morning, 5, something like that. So I went ahead, and I think that when I wake up and I'm like doing stuff, I might as well just start my dialysis at 6 o'clock in the morning, which is good, because that means that I end earlier. Especially tonight, where I am actually going to try to get in a workout and then take a shower and then be able to go right to bed and just chill out for a while. So that's my plan, at least. We'll see. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.